Okay, as I mentioned in the last tutorial, I'm going to show you how to take this keygen me and turn it into a keygen for itself. I've already made one. I'm going to show you now how it works. I type in something and it says enter your password JLJ. It prints out your password. I could have changed this string to say your password is, which we'll do in our tutorial. Now I'll show you how it's done. So let's take our original keygen me, open it in Olly, and let's run it. Okay, if we scroll down, we are going to see enter your name, call, next line, user input. So we're right here. It's going to come off right here. And if we keep coming down, it's going to say enter your password. We'll get rid of these breakpoints for now. I'm going to reanalyze the code so it looks normal. It says enter your password. This call puts this out to the screen. It does some stuff. This call jumps us down to the next line. This call asks for user input. We don't need any of that, so let's just get rid of it. Edit, fill with NLPs. But this moves what's at ESP plus 118 to EAX. We want to make sure that that is the same thing as what it was before, since we got rid of some calls. We don't know if the stack's going to look the same. If we remember from the last tutorial, ESP plus 118 pointed to the name that we just entered. So let's go ahead and enter a name, and it breakpoints. Now let's double click our stack and scroll down to 118 and see what we got. 118 is nothing, not what we want. Our name's at plus 120. So we need to get rid of 2 lines off the top of the stack because they wouldn't normally have been there. This one and this one. To do that, we need to pop them off. Since we look up here, we see that EBX is empty. Let's go ahead and use it. Let's go here, pop EBX. We're going to do it again. What that does is say, take what's on the top of the stack off and put it in EBX. And now we're going to clear EBX, like that. And since this operation hasn't been done yet, we breakpoint before it. Let's move the origin up here and do that. Notice that now our stack is here. If we double click, scroll down to 118, we should see, good, our name. The reason that we would do that instead of just modify this line here is because that command, ESP plus 110, plus 10, plus 10, it's all over the place. We would have to change all of them. Why not just change the stack? Alright, so now that is going to work accordingly, and all this is going to work accordingly. We know that this here from the last tutorial takes our name and flips it around. This compares our entered password with the one that it generated. Well, we don't need to do any comparing, so we'll just edit and fill with NLPs. Now, this is all going to get skipped, and we're just going to move right on down to right password. But we don't want it to say right password. We want it to say we want to print it out our password. So here on this NLP, we're going to actually, we'll just run to here and we'll find out. Okay, don't need this breakpoint anymore. Run. Okay, so now we can see that our password is stored at ESP plus 10. Awesome. So now let's scroll down and see what registers are going to be used before the program exits. EDX, EAX, ECX, then we're going to jump, and then we're going to hit a call. Then we're going to hit a call, and we're going to use EBP, ESP, EAX, EAX, EDX, EBX, EDI. Wait a minute here. Oh, that's the call to print out our. Okay, sorry, that's out of. Yeah, that prints it to the screen. That's fine. So we want to look here past it because we see ESP, ECX, and then this call exits the program. So we need to worry about using EAX, ECX, ESP, EDX, and that's that's all. So any other ones we could use. Let's use ESI. And what we're going to do is we're going to move into ESI, our ESP, then we're going to add to ESI 10, because that's where our serial's at, or our password. And then down here, instead of printing out this offset, we're going to push ESI. Awesome. Well, let's see what happens. Let's run the program. It runs, everything's fine. It says enter your password, JLJ Noknarf. This is where I finished my program, but we have to do a little more. So it says your password is. Okay, so let's save what we have currently to the executable. Select everything from a couple bytes below and a couple bytes above. Edit, copy to executable. Don't display. Alright, cool. Exit. Yes. Let's call it keygen me gen tut. Okay. Now let's open, let's just try to run that because it was working. So gen tut, let's type in something, enter your password, and it crashes. Wonder why. Let's open it in Olly and find out. Okay, so it comes down here, it asks enter your password, and then, wait a minute, we filled these with NOPs. What are these 91s doing here? Well, this program writes to this address on startup, these two addresses. So let's just jump over those and go directly to the next thing that we need to do. We'll do jump 126.1.1.5.7. Alright, so now when this runs, it's going to jump over those things that we don't want to run. And then let's scroll down, and it does our move ESI, ESP, add ESI 10, comes down to, what? Another 91? Huh. Well, let's get rid of that. Edit, fill with NLPs. We see that our bad byte was here. Red indicates that it was changed. We have 2 bytes. That's enough just to jump over it, because we just need to jump to here. If we double click here, that's only from here, that's only 4. So we can do a jump 126.1.2.2.4. Alright, just before the bad byte. So that's going to jump over, land on our stuff that we want to run. And then that's going to jump to the call, and then we're going to exit the program. So let's write these changes in and see what happens. Edit, copy to executable, exit, yes. Keygen me tut, let's overwrite it, yes. We'll exit Olly, and don't need the backup, that's not it, need the real one. Okay. Now let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Enter your password 987654321. Okay, well let's make it say your password is. All we need to do is come down to enter your password, right click, edit, or no, not edit, follow and dump immediate constant, and then we will select it all, edit, binary edit. You can't see this in the video, but I'm going down to binary edit, and then we're going to change your password is, fill the rest with zeros. Okay, now let's right click that, edit, copy to executable, exit, yes. We'll just overwrite our same one again. Okay, now let's exit Olly and see what happens when we run it now. Your password is JLJ Noknarf. That would be how it's done. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.